Hey, real tone, it's some real money in the room.
Speaking of not being in a position where you'd have to defend yourself, you actually did find yourself in a position where you had to defend yourself. And thankfully the verdict came out in your favor. If you don't mind, I want to ask you, man, like, being arrested for murder, like, how does one even process that?
You'll never be able to process it, man. You'll never be able to process that, man, you know. And I try to, you know, not to even, won't even have to relive the moment of reprocessing that or having a process to even want to live with it, because losing a life, no matter how I look at it, man, it ain't good, you know what I'm saying? Having to diminish a loved one or somebody you had love for or anything like that, or whoever it might be, you know what I'm saying, an enemy, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't have any, but, you know, you'll never be able to process that, man, you know what I'm saying? Because you really just know, man, that, you know, everybody not gonna be like you, you know what I'm saying? So no matter how much you might try to show love or admiration or, you know, to show mother be, you know what I'm saying, on keeping it real, motherfuckers ain't built like you, man, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you'll never be able to process living with having to diminish someone's timing here on earth, you know. You know, so that's something you're gonna live with till the day you die, man.
In your particular situation, because I know you were charged, but you were apparently found not guilty, what happened with your situation and how were you able to beat that?
Well, it come about just me, man, being a good nigga, good hearted, you know what I'm saying, meeting up with the wrong folks, man, you know what I'm saying, that don't have the same thoughts and idea and heart as you have, no matter how far you try to look out for them or show them up, you know what I'm saying, or where they come from or who they connected to might be in a position now where they close to you now, and somebody got, you know, that they might deal with might be in the ear, you know what I'm saying, in their ear telling them how to, you know, discontinue whatever I got going on or some shit like that. And I don't know what the case may be, but you know, it's just certain shit that, you know, that transpire in life, man, that we have no answers to, man, you know, and if God grants you forgiveness, you know what I'm saying, you know, like Scarface say, man, if the man upstairs grants you forgiveness, and you know what I'm saying, in reality, I took care of my business, you know what I'm saying, but I don't glorify that, you know what I'm saying, I would never glorify having to take someone's life because of whatever fate that they had in their mind to dissimulate what another person might have going on or whatever the case may be. I would never glorify that, you know. And I would, you know what I'm saying, I would advise any other person, any other brother, you know what I'm saying, or anybody to never glorify killing or taking someone's life away. Ain't nothing cool about that, homie. You know what I'm saying? Nothing cool about that, you know. But if you have to save yourself from being put in a situation to where, you know, someone, you know, trying to, you know, steal a dream of what you got going on or what God is, you just, you know the right, you know, you do the right thing. You have to protect yourself in this world at all time, man.
How long did you actually do?
Well, man, I stayed fighting that case, man. I would say 25 months I did in Tarrant County Jail, man, fighting that cases, man, you know. fighting a case that most didn't even know the income to what led to the outcome. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of curious minds, you know what I'm saying, probably wondering, assuming what was going on, you know, and pinpointing and making up their own stories of what probably could have happened, you know, and them spreading this and spreading that and saying this, which was probably all lies, because I know I ain't told nothing to, you know what I'm saying, nobody what happened. They, you know, and I know the person that's deceased, R.I.P., man, that they didn't tell you nothing what was going on. So, you know, it was just a lot of, you know, of having to reflect, man, on the situation, you know, of what was going on.
Real quick, I just kind of want to go back. So I remember me and Supreme was actually doing a documentary in Fort Worth, and in it, you know, we heard about just some legendary moments and times in which the city at its height had. One in particular, I'm trying to see how to ask this, but one in particular was Evil Blood going into the store wearing all red on the south side. Now, I ask you this because you mentioned how J-Dub said that his people respected you, right? And it's like, how can we be at war with them or their little homies, but we still have this mutual respect going on? So I'm trying to understand that in the height of the gang banging situation, how can something like that happen without there being any repercussions?
Well, I feel like, man, you know, OGs in the game, man, you know, that started this shit. Like I said, man, I wasn't really no gang banger, but I rep the South Side and I rep the blue team, man. Most of my niggas crib, you know what I'm saying? So that's, you know, I ride for wherever I'm at, you know what I'm saying, you know, where I came up at, you know what I'm saying, and what made me, you know, or where I'm at. But Evil Blood and them, you know what I'm saying, I know them, you know what I'm saying, mutually, because, you know, I went to school with them cats, man, you know what I'm saying. I went to Carroll Peak Elementary with them cats. We growed up 4th, 5th grade. He was a year older than I was. We used to say we was cousins, you know what I'm saying, growing up through middle school. We say we was first cousins. Hoes was fucking with, you know what I'm saying, you know, it was just shit like that. Y'all some kind of favor, woo whoop de woo. You know what I'm saying? That was gonna always be my nigga. That's where that was gonna stand at. It was never no disrespect, no out of line characterism, no disrespect between me and, you know. So motherfuckers know how to be real, which these young cats now don't know how to be real. They don't know how to, because they never just really growed up or really just fluctuated with the love, because they never just really had no real connection with each other, you know what I'm saying? They only knew of each other only hearing through music. They ain't been nowhere. They hadn't been outside their hood, you know what I'm saying? Or they didn't grow up with this nigga or with that nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I grew up with certain motherfuckers, been in same rooms and same shit, you know, atmosphere with motherfuckers don't respect you, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of this shit grew through the internet. The internet introduced a lot of motherfuckers to where they only hear or see what's going on the internet, you know what I'm saying? That's what they only go by, you know what I'm saying? They don't know how to respect the motherfuckers saying this and saying that on the radio. They thinking, oh, he talking about me. No, but, you know, us as OGs and niggas that grew up in this shit, we know each other like hand in hand. Like, nigga, we shared soda pops together, nigga. We ate bags of chips together, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, you know, before any of this gang banging shit happened. So, you know, we like family, you know what I'm saying? That's them memorable moments that you take with you to your grave, you know what I'm saying? Especially if, you know, feel with you all your life, and you know what I'm saying, and brought an impact on your life, you know what I'm saying, as far as real love type shit, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's something today that these new cats don't get, because they not in the same vicinity with the people that they beefing with. They beefing through the internet, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? And they only hearing and seeing what they see on the internet, not really getting to know that person as a person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of shit get taken out of hand and, you know, and carried away through emotions because they don't know how to be real. They never been introduced to being real. You know what I'm saying? And character on being a real nigga, man.
At some point, you go from the person who is supporting the artist to being an artist yourself. Can you walk us through how you got in the music game, where you at with it now, and what you got going on?
Well, man, I've been following this music all my life, man. You know what I'm saying? And from just freestyling, just music, period, man. You know what I'm saying? I always been musically influenced. You know what I'm saying? And because I was a real nigga doing the shit that I were hearing these rappers doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually living a life that I'm hearing these niggas doing. Is like they had me up under a microscope rapping about my life. You know what I'm saying? So I would listen to everybody who was talking on some real shit, homie. You know what I'm saying? So, and I play around with that music a little bit here and there. You know what I'm saying? Might get up on a little Hennessy and some weed, and you know what I'm saying? Probably had took a X pill or something at the time. You know what I'm saying? And go to freestyling and really had something going with that music and way with words. You know what I'm saying? To where goddamn it was liking that shit to a part, and you know what I'm saying? Me knowing that I know I want to do this shit, but you know what I'm saying? I really ain't taking it serious because I'm a hustler, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the block. You know what I'm saying? I'm making $15,000 a day sometime at the most. You know what I'm saying? Up until $25,000 every 2 or 3 days at the most. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really glorify the music shit, but I know I could do it, and I'm living a lifestyle that I'm hearing these niggas rap about that I like. You know what I'm saying? I'm, so happy to just like, man, I want to fuck with this music shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I can, you know what I'm saying? I can do this shit, and I'm speaking on some real shit. Because I thought rappers was real niggas, you know what I'm saying? Rap, to me, mean real ass people, man. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I fit in that category to present myself to do this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because people who were around me or knew of me knew that I wasn't gonna be talking no bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't always have the crew around me as when I first started doing the music, like most niggas do, to probably write a line for a nigga, or pick out a beat for a nigga, or help come up with this, or a hook for a nigga. I was doing this shit all myself, you know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes of coaching myself on how to do this music shit, and I just gradually, you know what I'm saying, gradually kept with it and trying to, get my way through the door and sneaking my and critiquing my flow and my craft as I go along with each process of what I got going on in the game. Each beat get better, each verse get better, each line might get better. So I'm practicing with myself as I go along, like, I know I can do this shit. I know you know what I'm saying, a nigga can't fuck with me if I put this shit down because, real can't be denied. You know what I'm saying? Real is real, man. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like wasn't nobody realer than me, man. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how I felt as far as when I started. That's what gave me the confidence to keep going with this shit because I know I wouldn't spit no gimmicks. It's not a lifestyle that I'm talking about that's made up or trying to make sound good for the people to believe. Now this actually was, actually me. And I don't glorify the dope game. I don't glorify killing. I don't glorify pimping. I don't glorify none of the bullshit that you know what I'm saying, that I have done in my lifestyle and what I might talk about in this rap. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the growth and the ambition and what I want to say, man, the word I'm trying to say, well, anyway, to keep going, man, and believing in yourself and keep pushing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what kept me going and shit, man. Where I try to build everybody else up, man, to think, you know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, to keep going, man. If it wasn't for God, man, it wouldn't be me. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
I know what it's all for, man, at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? No matter what I might talk about over here, what I might talk about over there. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a baby with candy, man. You know, a baby eating, you got to shit with that shit for him to eat it. So in order for me to talk about this or this or that, you know what I'm saying? I had to been done did it, and people witness and know that you done did that shit in order for them to get to know what the growth of what's really going on or who you really believe in, no matter what they might see or what they might think or who you is. You got to trick them into following you to know, you know what I'm saying, to follow you to what, you know what I'm saying, what's really going on, which a lot of people don't.
Right. So what do you have coming up now? I see you working with Louis Sachi. You know what I'm saying? I see you dropping. What can we expect to see from you coming up 2025?
Man, 2025, man, you know, 2024, man, was a year, you know, you know what I'm saying, revealing a lot of shit, revelations, man, you know what I'm saying, or what, you know what I'm saying. So 2025 shouldn't be no confusion of what's going on. You know who's who, you know who's for you, you know who's real, you know who's down for you. You know what I'm saying? So 2025, man, I'm just trying to keep pushing, keep making good music, keep putting out that, you know, timeless music, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't with the fast shit or what's going on, trendy shit. I never followed the trend because I was the trend. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of this shit that's out here right now, man, is fugazi, but I don't knock it. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? To each his own, man. Y'all do what y'all do, whatever help y'all sleep good at night. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I know what they want to hear and what they don't want to hear. But you gotta decode my music, man. My music is something you have to decode, man. You have to really get to know me, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm just gonna keep dropping hot shit, man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know what's hot and what's not. You know what I'm saying? I got an ear for this shit too. You know what I'm saying? Not to glorify myself or make myself seem like no, you know, but I know what sound good and I know what don't. You know what I'm saying? And then in the beginning, a lot of people probably didn't think my music would probably make sense because the beats probably wasn't right. You know, I didn't have the right team and the right product. A lot of people probably like, you know, let this nigga do it on his own and see if it's gonna make it, to see what it's gonna be, We could put our input on it to help him out, but now you know what I'm saying? He always had a way of figuring shit out. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if he be able to figure this shit out on his own. So I did it on my own, man. You know what I'm saying? And confidently put that shit out there because I know it's real. Cause nobody come in, anything that I in this motherfucker, can't nobody come and say, nigga, you ain't did this or you ain't did that or you ain't this or you ain't that. Prove it, nigga. I said that, meant that, represent that. Who gonna come and say anything different than what I done said or put out there to the atmosphere? Nigga, I'm speaking for my city, Fort Worth, confidently. You know what I'm saying? So what I say is stand. You know what I'm saying? It's like God's word, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Come on. Now for sure, man. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure getting to sit down with you. You know, I know this is long overdue. Was there anything that you wanted to tell the fans and the people out there supporting you?
Man, I want to tell the fans and the people, man, you know, that each day that you wake up, know that it ain't all just about you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just about you. It ain't just about me. You know what I'm saying? All this shit work together, my nigga, to pull the next you know what I'm saying, to push the next level, you know what I'm saying, of what's, you know what I'm saying, and who it's all for, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't wake up ourselves every day, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? And no matter where you go in life or what you do in life, man, you gotta keep God first, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? I ain't too cool for God. I did it all, my nigga, you know what I'm saying, as far as shit, you name it, my nigga, pimping, selling drugs, you know, gangster shit, fighting, whatever. But at the end of the day, man, it's about God, my nigga. I didn't create myself, man. I didn't wake myself up, man. So, you know, I could never overshadow him, you know what I'm saying, and what it's really about, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still that nigga, you know what I'm saying? I get on a nigga ass if he disrespect me, but I respect everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day, man, give God some time, man, you know. You know, it ain't all about your chain, it ain't all about your money, it ain't all about your clothes, it ain't all about your house or your car. If they stripped all that you have or believe in yourself as a man or a woman. You know, do that shit make you or do you make that shit? You know what I'm saying? Money or idolized material shouldn't make you. If you know what I'm saying, if you're a real motherfucker, whether you got it or don't have it, motherfuckers gonna respect you no matter what. A lot of motherfuckers can't get respect without money. A lot of motherfuckers can't get respect without clothes or cars. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people got this shit misunderstood, man, on the respect level of knowing who you really are, man. You know, you don't got to follow the next motherfucker. You ain't got to follow it to make yourself feel worthy of being accepted in nobody's presence or nobody's table. You know what I'm saying? Whether you have to make your own table for yourself and eat alone. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I always keep it real with yourself first, man. You know.
Right. No, shit, sure, Pete. Know what I'm saying? We appreciate you for your time.
Oh, no doubt, man. Like I say, this is just the first get down, man. You know what I'm saying? The more comfortable I get with talking with this mic, man, it's a lot more to me, man, to meet the eye, man. So, once we get in the roll of this shit, man, this shit gonna pick up, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I know the whole city and the whole city know me, you know what I'm saying? So what I say is what that is, you know what I'm saying? And respectfully, you know, and can't nobody else tell you different. You want the truth, you can come to New, man. Always.
Hey, real tone, it's some real money in the room.